Okay, folks, we are live in the group, and I am going to post the Zoom so that if you would like to join me and chat live, you can come on Zoom. Otherwise, you can just watch on Facebook and do it that way. Welcome to Mail Some Joy. I'm April Brum, and I am a manager at SendOutCards, which really only means that I've sent a lot of cards and I've taught a lot of people how to send cards. So that's about it, right? All right, so I am going to go over campaigns tonight. That is the focus. That is what we're talking about. I'm going to show you what they are first, and then I'm going to build one from scratch, actually in my account, and I'm going to build just sort of like what I would call a drip campaign, okay? So let's go ahead and do this. I want to make sure that I actually called some of the customer service at SendOutCards today so that I could make sure that I was teaching you guys the right way. Campaigns are a wonderful, wonderful way to drip on your folks, to do something sort of automatic. I'm going to share my screen. And the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, this is a place that one of the customer service folks showed me today, and I did not know these had been updated. So you can use my site for an example, but if you go to SendOutCardscom/April Lynn, you don't have to put the little U in there. I don't know what happened. But you can see right here, if you go to SendOutCards.com/April Lynn, 1 L in the middle, 2 M's, and then you hit enter, you will see my site come up, the site that you probably looked at before you even joined SendOutCards, okay? But here, how to send a card, there's a little video here. And then this is sort of the different types of cards. And most of y'all that I onboarded myself, I've taught you how to do these cards. I've taught you what a heartfelt send card. I've taught you what a group send is and a scheduled card. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to show you the value of campaigns. So one thing I want to say real quick is if you are on the basic plan, you cannot do campaigns. That is my understanding. Okay, if I'm wrong, somebody please holler at me. But it is my understanding that you cannot do campaigns when on the basic plan. The basic plan is for people who are sending less than 10 cards a month and you are an occasional card sender. The enhanced plan right here, this is for folks that are sending less than 30 cards a month, okay? Or if you're gonna send a ton of campaigns and you're not gonna send a lot of individual cards. So this right here, this is something I need to clarify, and I'm actually gonna make a phone call tomorrow to one of my customers that I think I told her this wrong. So this $2 per card in a group send of 20 or more, this is not the price of campaign cards. The $225 is the price of a campaign card and any card that you send in the enhanced plan, okay? The $2 per card group send is if you are sending 20 or more cards in a group at one time, even if it's a campaign. If you're sending 20 people the same campaign at the same time, you get $2 per card, okay? Now, all of this is plus a stamp, all right? Now, the unlimited plan, which I'm on, you can see, is $1.75 for group and scheduled cards, okay? So when you became my customer, I sent all of y'all a new customer campaign that gave you an example of every card that we have. That cost me $1.75 plus a stamp for every one of those cards that I sent you because I pushed one button one time and it sent you all of those cards that you got from me on time and scheduled them. So That's what that means. Now, the same thing with the 147, but you get 100 free cards toward group sends per month. So that helps out too. I do need to clarify if those are scheduled cards as well, or if they are only group. So if anybody knows. Oh, Greg Briers is here. Hello, Mr. Briers. So, okay, now I really have to get it right? All right, so this Elite plan and the Elite Plus, you are pre-buying cards at a discount. You're still paying postage, but you are pre-buying. So here's a good example. I had a customer just this week. He is on the enhanced plan, but he bought the Elite plan so that he could send his cards for basically $1.25 a piece instead of $2.25 a piece. So he's going to send 500 cards. Thank you, sir. He's going to send 500 cards in a 12-month period of time. So what he did was just buy them ahead of time. It's kind of like when the people that treat my lawn, I get a discount if I pay for the whole year. And so if you're going to be in SendOutCards a long time, start socking that money away. That's what my husband and I teach people to do. Go ahead and make this, if you want to buy the $625 plan at the beginning of next year and have 12 months to use it, start putting aside $100 a month right now, and by Christmas, you'll have the Elite plan paid for and you can just buy it, okay? So that's just a good way to do it. All right, so we are going to jump right in here. And I'm going to log into my account and I'm going to build a 3-touch campaign while you guys are watching me. I'm not going to make it super elaborate because I don't want to be here till midnight. We got school tomorrow. You see my happy face? School tomorrow. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen and a witness? All right, so I'm going to go over here on the left-hand side. You see where it says campaigns? You don't want to click on campaign store. That's where the pre-done campaigns are that you buy. But I'm going to go to campaigns, okay? So I'm going to click on campaigns. You will see that I've not purchased any campaigns, but under my campaigns right here, you will see some campaigns that I've already got. Some of them have been shared with me. Some of them, I think they were all shared with me, except for this one. This new customer campaign is mine. I built it myself, and I tweak it as I go. So see this little plus sign up here on the top right-hand corner. Click that plus sign, and we're going to call this drip number 1. And why am I calling it number 1? Because this campaign is going to last for 12 months. It's going to be 3 touches. It's going to last for 12 months. And once somebody has already been on this drip campaign, I don't want to send them the same cards the next year. Okay, so I'll know that someone has been through this campaign number 1. And the reason why I'm going to know it is because I have a piece of paper on every single customer that I have. And I also have another notebook of people that I'm dripping on. And here's their business cards. And I keep really good records of who I am dripping on, okay? I wish there was a better word for drip. Drip's not it's not a very nice word. Drip sounds like something's wrong and you gotta stop it from leaking. So let's sprinkle. Why don't we sprinkle on? Oh, I guess you call it sprinkle. Let's do sprinkle instead of drip. Because sprinkle is what you do with kindness. You don't drip kindness. Okay, submit. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna add my first card, okay? This card is going to be a Valentine card. And I'm going to say, wishing you all the love this Valentine's Day. I like the red one. Oh, no, I like this one. And I'm going to say inside of it, this is going to be a little bit different because you have to be very, very careful with Valentine's Day. I have single friends that have been single for a very, very long time and they hate Valentine's Day. So I'm going to make this universal for anybody. Sprinkle with confetti. Exactly, Miss Susan, you got it. So right down here, and this, mind you, this is a campaign that's going to be for people that I don't know super well, okay? On this day that is usually focused on couples, I want to take this to give thanks for you. I love that I got a chance to meet you and am wishing you happiness and peace as we look forward to spring. All right, I'm going to mull this over a little bit, and I'm going to ask the Lord to help me tweak this. I'm not going to actually send this out to anybody yet, but I'm going to get this to the point where it is letting them know that on this occasion when everybody celebrates love, I am celebrating them and the fact that they're in my life and in my business. So this is going to be for prospects that, for me, aren't in SendOutCards yet. So if you're using this in your business, I have another customer who is, he runs a stream business, and which is natural gas something, and then he also runs Juice Plus. I have another person that runs, he's a US Health Advisor, so he does like health insurance and stuff. So people that you want to join you in business, that is who I'm going to sprinkle on. So this is going to be my focus for these particular people, okay? So, and I always say blessings. I always sign it in homemade apple, and I'm going to do April Brum. So this is going to be acquaintances that I'm going to be sharing this with. I love that I got a chance to meet you. And I'm wishing you happiness and peace as we look forward to spring. Somewhere in here, I'm going to say, I don't believe in accidents. I think we met for a reason kind of thing, something like that. So I'm going to work on that. All right. So on the back, and I have another tutorial showing you how to do this. I'm going to put this back. And so if you're going to do a custom back that is for a landscape card, I always tell people, turn your head to the right, and if you can read it, then you know you've done it correctly, okay? All right, so there's that. I'm gonna click on the bottom right, see where it says add to campaign? Oh wait, you know what else I wanna do first? I wanna put the person's name. Now watch this. See on the left-hand side where it says first name? Watch this. You see that underline? It doesn't work if you just write first name and then underline. You have to click this little magic button on the left-hand side. Now it's going to pull that person's name from the database. Okay? All right, add to campaign. Now this is where the magic happens. Watch this. I'm going to click edit over here. I'm going to move me. I'm going to click edit, and I'm going to hit on right under here where it says send delay. I want it to arrive on a specific date. So Valentine's Day is February 14th. So I want it to leave SendOutCards on, let's do it a little bit before. February 7th would be 7 days. So let's do February the 5th, okay? So I'm gonna click February the 5th. Okay? And now I'm not going to change the paper. I'm not going to, I don't want to put a gift with it or anything. I'm just going to click submit. Okay. Now, what is this doing? This is reminding this person, hey, I'm still here. I'm still sending cards. They're still cool. And it's still fun to get a card. And happy Valentine's Day. And let's say this person doesn't like Valentine's Day. Chances are when they read the inside, And they realize that I'm just saying, hey, wishing you all the love this Valentine's Day. And oh, I just got it. All right, so we're going to say things like love can come from all sources. It can come from our family. It can come from our neighbors. It can come from our pets. God has given us so many sources of love. And I just wanted to appreciate you and tell you that I love that you're in my village or in my neighborhood or in my, what's it going to say? Okay, so I'm going to change that when I go back in here later. So, and you can tweak these cards all the time. All right, so now we're going to do another card. Thanks, Susan. Y'all, these people that are watching this, they're all my SendOutCards idols. So this is so cool. All right, so we're going to do another card. Now, this card is going to be Independence Day, another one of my favorite holidays. Did you guys know that I got married on July the 4th? I sure did. And my sweet husband, the next morning, he says, saw fireworks last night, didn't you? Yes, he did. That dry humor that got me. All right, here we go. So happy Independence Day. I really like this one. I like this one too. I don't want to do another long card. Let's do this one. And somebody sent me a card that was just the greatest Independence Day saying, and I'm going to find it somewhere. That was nice. All right, so I'm going to find a really, really good Independence Day saying. I just want to show you. I'm not as concerned with creating the cards as I am showing you guys how to do this. All right, I really like papyrus. That's easy to read. And that's another thing, y'all. Watch these fonts. Don't be doing all these fancy dancy fonts all the time because, right, Susan? Because Circle of Love. Oh, that's good, Susan. Thank you. Don't be doing all these fancy dancy fonts. There are people that cannot see very well. Mercy knows. I've got reading glasses all over my house, right? Because half of us can't see. All right, so we're going to say, first name. Here we go. As we celebrate our nation this month, I'm also celebrating you. Thank you for, maybe not thank you. I said thank you when I did the other thing, right? Okay, I'll work on this. As we celebrate our nation this month, we remember and are grateful for our freedom, yada, yada, yada. Okay? And I'm trying to be mindful of y'all's time too. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to put an Independence Day something or other on the back of this. Y'all look how many pictures I've been sending lately. Mercy knows. All right, I think there was an Independence Day something I put on the back of some 4th of July cards. Where is that thing? Oh, there it is. I just saw it. There. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay. That's the back of the card. Okay. Now I'm probably going to go back in and put my little send out cards April in, maybe, but maybe not. So add to campaign. All right. Now we're going to go in and edit this one. And who remembers how to do it? Send delay on a specific date. It's not going to be July the 4th. It needs to be like July 4th. It needs to be like the 25th of June. Okay. So let's do June 25th. This is the longest video I've done, y'all. I don't normally talk this long, but I'm trying to teach you how to do this. Okay. And then I'm going to click submit. All right. So there's that. Now, the fourth card I'm going to do is Thanksgiving, because I do not send out Christmas cards to business people. That is my opinion. You don't have to follow me. I just don't send out business cards to business people for Christmas, because everybody does that. You get this ridiculous pre-printed impersonal card from business people. So I just like to do Thanksgiving because it's one of my favorite holidays. I love to be thankful and I love to eat. So, right? I mean, my goodness, what's better than eating? And so if anybody knows me, which most people do, and y'all got to remember, you need to build your campaign with people, with cards that sound like you, okay? I am not a business person. I'm not serious. I'm not, you know, I'm not some big corporate whatever anymore. I mean, I used to be the director of HR when I was in my corporate world, but that was many, many years ago and way before kids, you know, sort of drained all the brain matter out. So a card that says, get your fat pants ready, sounds exactly like something that I would say. So that's going to be my Thanksgiving card. So there you go. And it's going to say, let's see, we're going to put it in School Bell because I like that font too and it's easy to read. We're going to do first name. Tis the season to give thanks. One of my favorite holidays because it gives me one more excuse to tell those I love how amazing they are. Look around you and you'll find many things to be thankful for. I'm thankful I met you this year. No, because I'm thankful. I am thankful for you. Maybe not, because this might go to men that, anyway, I've got to be careful with that. So I'm going to mull these over and we're going to figure out really good things to say, because I'm usually really, really good at getting the sentiment across. And so stuff like this it'll hit me while I'm in the shower or while I'm walking. Usually I'll circle my house and pray. That's how I pray. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. And when I do that, you know, then, all right. And then on the back of this one, I'm going to change it to some sort of Thanksgiving sentiment of some sort. All right. Now add to campaign, bottom right. And then we're going to edit. And we're going to send delay, and it's going to be on a specific date. We're going to mail this on November you know what, we'll do it on November 15th, even though that's going to be early. Because I want them to get it before anybody shuts down for Thanksgiving, because people might go out of town for Thanksgiving. Let's see. It's going to be maybe I'll do it on the 12th. This year. Okay, so there you go. Okay, done. So you just watched me. Did I do that right? November 12th. Yes. Okay. Oh, so it's going to go out first because it's November 12th, and then okay, yeah. It is in the chronological order. It's just not in calendar order. All right, so there you go. You have watched me do this. Now, I'm going to show you how to send this campaign to somebody, and I'm going to send it, and then later I'm going to go in and delete the cards and whatever. All right. So let's start from scratch. Let's say that you are, here's your home page. Go to campaigns, go to my campaigns, sprinkle number 1, open campaign, send order, okay? Select all, create. Watch this. I think we've gone for half an hour. I need to quit. All right, then we click add recipients, and I can add as many as I want to. Now, mind you, if you add more than 20 and you're on the enhanced plan, your price is going to drop to $2 a card. But if you add less than 20, you're going to be at $2.25 a card, okay? So there's all my contacts. I'll just, I don't know, I'll pick one and then go back in and delete it later. Done. Okay, so there's one. Okay, now saving, ready to send. Okay, look, here it is. $1.75 a piece because I'm on the enhanced plan. Shipping is $165, so it's 55 cents times 3. Okay. Today's charges are 0 because it's nothing's going out today, and remaining charges $6.90. So for $6.90, I am touching a client or potential client 3 times in 1 year, and I don't have to do anything else beyond what I'm about to do right now. Okay, that is convenience. That is building your business. That's building your relationships. That is letting them know that you care. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to realize. And when I hit send, I'm going to show you in my card history what it looks like. All right, so there's Patty. And then there's the cards. Okay, they're all pending. And I'm just going to go here, right here, and I'm going to hit cancel. So that way they don't go out. Okay? Done and done. All right, now look here. Oh, look at this. 3,333 cards since I've been sending cards with SendOutCards. Isn't that beautiful? All the same number. All right, guys, that is it. That is all we're talking about tonight is just campaigns. If anybody has any questions, I will be happy to answer them. I am going to leave this in the group, in the Mail Some Joy Facebook group, so you guys can ask questions whenever you want to. And I have really enjoyed this. I hope that I did everything correctly. I am human. If I said something wrong or did something wrong that is not accurate or true, I will come in here and correct it. And anyway, there you go. Sure, I'll hear about it if I've said something wrong. So I always try to educate y'all as best I can so that you can build your businesses quicker and faster and most efficiently with this marketing system. So anyway, that's it. I hope y'all guys have a great night. Go make somebody smile, and I'm going to go send some cards. Hope y'all have a great night. Thanks. See ya.